Welcome back, adventurers, to Black Book. In the last episode we met Vakul, and now we have to do his bidding, so that he will open the water seal.
Вы приходите в себя на берегу Русальей заводи, отхаркиваете мутную грязную воду, а затем осматриваете свои вещи. Все оказывается на месте. Вздрогнув, вы хватаетесь за черную книгу. Она тоже цела.
You return to your senses on the bank of the Rusalka backwater. You spit out muddy water and inspect your things. Everything is where it should be. With a shudder, you clutch for the black book. It's also here.
Исчезла только рыбья чешуя. К своему удивлению, вы обнаруживаете вместо нее увесистый мешочек с золотыми монетами.
Only the fish scales have disappeared. To your surprise, you notice a heavy sack with gold coin in its place. Nice! Let's read the new bailichka. Vodjano's wedding it was, right? Here. Vodjano's wedding. People were known to be dragged to the bottom if they removed their cross. The Lord's own cross protects from all misfortunes. A young lad was swimming, as he often did, when the string of his cross tore and sank right to the bottom. Beneath the water he saw a wedding of Vodjanois. Tables were filled with food, but there was no bread. They sat him down and offered him refreshment. He noticed many other young men who were servants. The lad cried, "Let me go, for Christ's sake! My mother is waiting for me at home." The murky spirit told him, "As if we needed you down here. We have more than enough guests. Go and take some precious stones as a parting gift." He took the stones and woke up on the shore. The stones melted in his hands as they were actually pieces of ice. Ho ho. And oh right. Oh no, we have an idle short. That's bad news. So let's go back to the Isba real quick. And there we can deal with it.
Дедушка, я вернулась.
Grandpa, I'm back.
Василиса, я поворожил на медни. Знал, что тебя водяной держит.
Vasilisa, I did some divinations the other day. Learned that Vakul is holding you captive.
Так потом в Троицкую церковь сходил, там все, что надо, сделали. Потому и отпустил тебя, водяной черт.
And then I went to the Church of the Trinity, did what needed to be done. That's why the water demon let you go. No, we have a deal.
Может, не от молитвы меня отпустил. У него задание для меня есть.
The prayers may not be the reason. He had a task for me.
Вы рассказываете деду Егору о событиях последних дней.
You tell old Igor about the events of recent days.
Значит, мельником был Пахом. Любопытно.
So that miller was Pahom. Interesting.
Водяной свою подать не забыват.
Vodjanoi doesn't forget his subjects.
Держи с этим бесом ухо востро, как бы он тебя вокруг своего щучьего носа не обвел.
Be on the lookout with this demon. He may try to pull one over on you.
Я не доверяю бесам, как ты и учил.
I don't trust demons, just as you taught me.
То-то ты русалке помогала.
And that's why you helped the Rusalka?
Это тебе не подмененная девка.
That's not the same as the changeling girl.
В нашем деле осторожность нужна, а то живо под галик загонят.
We need to be careful in our line of work, or you'll wind up beneath the earth.
Сейчас о другом забота.
Anyway, we need to think about something else.
У разбойников попытай про Вакуля. Может, совет какой дадут?
Ask the bandits about Vakul. They might give you some advice.
Хорошо, дедушка.
All right, Grandpa. What about the
Что
bandits?
за разбойники ему подать платят?
What kind of bandits makes offerings to him?
Думаю, речные грабодители. Мало ли таких. Из беглых каторжных или там бедолаги заводские.
I think river bandits. Not a rare sort nowadays. They may be escaped convicts or former factory workers.
Ты сильная, знатка. Они тебе навредить не смогут. Чуть что, сразу порчу на них. Продыху не давай. Поняла?
You are a powerful knower. They can't hurt you. Curse them if they try anything. Don't let them catch their breath.
Я русалку встретила. Думаешь, можно ей помочь?
I met a Rusalka. Do you think we can help her?
Русалка? Мертвая уже, значит. Как мертвецу поможешь?
The Rusalka? She's dead already. How can you help a dead person?
Ну,
Прости, Василиса, не подумавши, сказал. Думаю, нет у нее друга, который ей поможет.
I'm sorry, Vasilisa. I spoke without thinking. I don't think she has a friend that can help her.
но я нашла ее имя. Это что-то да значит?
But I found her name. It must mean something.
Говоришь, дочерь Пахомова? Вот он пусть и думает.
You're saying she's Pahom's daughter? Let him think about it.
Может, от водяного хоть вызволить?
Can I at least free her from the Vodyanoi?
Окаянный держит своих утопленников до тех пор, пока их срок земной не выйдет.
That spirit holds on to his drowners until their earthly time is up.
Может и раньше отпустить. За верную цену. Иногда, конечно, молитвой удается спасти.
He might let them go sooner for the right price. Sometimes, of course, they can be saved with prayer.
У водяных, что слабее нашего, поменьше цена. А какая у Вакуля, никто не знает.
Vodyanois, who are weaker than ours, have a lower price. What price will Vakul ask? No one knows.
Если хочешь, попытайся. Но главное — печать. Не забывай об этом.
You can try if you want to, but the seal takes priority. Don't you forget that.
Думаешь, выполнит он обещанное? Про соль, про печать?
Do you think he will keep his promise about the salt and the seal?
Я с ним дело как-то раз имел. Тоже на мельнице. Работу всю выполнил, но и своего не упустил. Сильный черт.
I dealt with him once, also at a mill. Did everything he had to, but also took all that he could. A powerful chort.
Теперь твой черед пришел. И ты его поборешь, не сумлевайся.
Now it's your turn. You'll beat him. Never doubt that.
Все понятно. Пора собираться.
I see. It's time to go.
Хорошо. Тот кабак от Салатного недалече. От Кушева на запад.
All right. That pothouse of yours isn't far from Salatnova, to the west of Kushevo.
Там и Некрасова неподалеку. Один утопень просил помочь.
Nekrasovo isn't far. One drowner asked me to help him.
Я пока Пахома вызову. Бог в помощь.
I'll get Pahom in the meantime. God help you. Man, let's deal with our chorts first. They're all back. Task failed. Oh, he's still occupied. That's good. And task failed. Now, what do we want to do? Let me see. I don't have knowledge, so we cannot do anything to learn more about the chorts. There it is, 1 sin, 2 sin, 4 sin. Yeah, so he goes there. That's good. 3 days. Send a drought. Well, that's not good, but what else would I do? 3 sin, lead around in the woods. Oh, that's good. 4, 6, so you go there. Or let's see what the other Cherdyn, summon a thunderstorm. 3, 4, 6. He's the same. Ah, wait. Get rid of the... Oh, but the Susetko spirits, they're nice. I like them. Torrential rains is a lot of sin. Meaningless job. He needs to go to a meaningless job, I think. He's the worst. Yeah, so set go. Well, if that's the option, you go there. 3 days. That's awesome. And you two go to the meaningless jobs. Where is he, by the way? In Voshresensk. Let's see, maybe we can send one of them. No. Yeah, he's really bad. Yeah, so he goes on a meaningless job, and you too. Yeah, meaningless job. There you go. Okay, dealt with those. That's our new map. We have 382 money, so I hope we'll find somebody who can sell us cards.
Ой, молочка бы мне принесла к рынку.
Could you maybe bring me a jug of milk?
Да брашки побольше.
And some mash, as much as possible.
А ты вместо этого все с вопросами ходишь.
Instead of bothering with all these questions.
Да уж, Вась, могла бы и уважить Котофея брашкой. Прош, держи как рыночку.
Yes, Vasilisa, why don't you treat our guest with mash? Here you go, Proshka. Take it.
Вот спасибо, дедушка. Добрый ты человек.
Thank you, Grandpa. What a nice guy.
Это вы с каких пор душа в душу живете?
Since when are you getting along so well?
С тех пор, как Прошка книги спас.
Since the time Proshka saved all our books.
Ага, мыши повадились, поедали библиотеку-то вашу. А я их переловил всех.
Yeah, there were mice all over. They ate your books, you know, and I caught them all.
Да, не зря ты и коту в дом взяла. Пригодился.
So it turned out not a bad thing to have an Ikota at home. He caught all the mice.
Ну, что еще узнать хочешь?
What else do you want to know? That's actually funny.
Расскажешь, как ты там в своей избе чудской-то жил?
What happened next? How did you live in a church?
Ах, Васька, что-то тяжело вспоминается. Ветром сдуло все воспоминания, ли чё ли?
Oh, Vasilisa, hard to remember. As if all the memories were gone with the wind.
Ничего не вспомнил?
So you don't remember anything?
Мало, очень мало.
Just a bit. Too little.
Ну, чё смотришь?
Well, what are you looking at?
Сама поживи столько веков-то, а я погляжу, чё вспомнишь.
Try to live such a long time and then we'll see. How good are you with all this remembering business?
Помню, дом был мой богатым. Я в нем сидел всегда. Суседил, ну.
I do remember living in a rich house where I always sat. As a Susetko, I guess.
И смотрю-то я на все три стороны.
And I looked over all 3 sides.
На все 4, ты хотел сказать?
All 4, mayhaps.
Нет, я помню-то 3 стороны. Снизу, нашу сторону, и сверху 3.
No, I remember this quite well. 3 of them. Our side, 1 below and 1 above.
А еще ветер всегда дул. Холодный, северный. И речные раковины мне что-то шептали.
And then there was a wind. It blew at all times. Cold, northern. And river shells whispered me something.
Жутко в твоей избе-то было.
Ooh, sounds eerie.
Было хорошо. Да только не все я вспомнил.
No, it was all right. But it is not the whole story.
Ничего, скоро, глядишь, вернется.
Just give me some time, and I will have it all.
Ну, что еще узнать хочешь?
What else do you want to know? Who's Bruno?
Тебе зачем брашка? Ты же нежить.
Why do you need a Bruno? You're dead. You're undead.
А нежить тоже угощать принято.
The undead need a treat from time to time, don't they?
Сама знаешь, соседок да родителей поминают и угощают.
You know, they sometimes treat Susetkos and the parents.
Вот и мне не помешает.
But am I any different?
Ну, что еще узнать хочешь?
What else do you want to know?
В путь уж скоро. После поговорим.
Nothing more. Let's go. We'll talk later. Cool. We don't have visitors. Oh, no, we have one visitor.
Бог в помощь, Егор Евлампович, Василиса.
God bless Igor Evlampovich. Vasilisa.
Здорово! Ты ж зарекся в избу мою ходить.
Howdy. I thought you decided against visiting my izba ever again.
Ах, Бог бы дал, так не пришел бы.
Ah, if God wished it so, I wouldn't.
Страшно у тебя. Как по лесу иду к избе, так и чую бесяков глаза, из чащи сверкают.
This place of yours scares me something terrible. I can just feel George looking at me from the forest.
Так нужда привела. Кроме вас-то не поможет никто.
Necessity brought me here. No one can help me but you.
Что случилось-то? Убили кого?
What happened? Who's dead?
Ой, Господи помилуй, не в этот раз. По крайней мере, не человека.
Oh, no one. Praise the merciful Lord. Well, no man was killed.
В кладбищенской часовенке нашли корову, которая пропала уже с пару месяцев.
In a cemetery chapel, we found a cow that's been missing for several months now.
Я помню ту корову-то. Мы ее отведать не смогли.
Sure, I remember that cow. That's the one we couldn't bring back from the Leshy.
Ну, хорошо, что нашлась-то.
It's a good thing that you found it.
Так хорошо-то хорошо. Только мертвой ее нашли. Страх какой.
Well, it depends on how you look at it. It's been found dead. A horrible sight.
Я слышала, в последнее время чудить в той часовне стало.
I heard that chapel has been haunted lately.
А ты мне запрещал нечистого прогонять. Теперь не будешь про суеверие шарманку заводить?
Right. Weren't you the one who forbade me to exorcise the demons there? Why don't you tell me some more about that silly superstition of mine?
Так что тут скажешь? Был неправ, Егор Евлампович. Ты уж помоги, а?
Well, what can I say? I was wrong, Igor Evlampovich. Help us,
Ну,
fools.
буду вас в церкви своей ждать.
Well, I'll be waiting for you in my church.
Думаю, стоит нам осмотреть эту корову. Что-то недоброе у меня предчувствие.
I think we should inspect that cow. I have a bad feeling about it. So, yeah.
Хорошо, дедушка.
Let's go.
Будем собираться.
All right, Grandpa. Let's get going. And here we can get on our way. Which we do. Because there's nothing else to do. There's a fair. There we can buy cards. That's good. We've got cemetery. Oh yeah, that's now a complete new map. Only for the cow. It's not a side quest. Catch the cemetery short. Ah! Wait, what? Oh, it's not dead, Igor. Not dead with an EA. It's dead, like dad, like grandpa, I think. I always thought he'd die. But that's so cool that we go with him. I love that. Let's see what he can do. He must be powerful. Man, he must be unbeatable. Oh, right. I have to go to the garden next to the izba. There's some sort of noise next to our izba. Could it be the chort from the cemetery?
Егоровы черти вертятся на заднем дворе, спорят и гомонят, как стая сорок. Вы замечаете, что одни бесы мажут речку сажей, а другие счищают ее на перегонки.
Igor's chorts fuss in the backyard, arguing and chattering like a flock of magpies. You notice that some of them smear radishes with soot, while others wash them off, trying to outdo one another.
Заметив вашу заинтересованность в бесах, дед Егор рассказывает вам о былом споре. По его словам, ученый черт лучше 3 неученых.
Having noticed your interest in the Chorts, old Igor tells you of an old theory of his. According to his logic, a learned Chort is better than 3 unlearned. That sounds logical. Koldans and radishes. There was also a time when 2 Koldans wanted to see who was stronger. Both of them turned a white radish into a black one, but only one of them was able to turn it back. The winner made the loser eat his radish right then and there, skin, dirt and all, even without salt. And of course, the winner became the head of his village. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Mikhail's Crossroads. All roads seem to lead to Mikhail's Crossroads. How many times will I visit this place?
Холодная ночь наполнена сотнями звуков. Бесы и лесные черти пролетают под разлапистыми еловыми ветвями. Совы охотятся на юрких полевок. Примогильные травы что-то шепчут из-под угрюмых силуэтов голбцов Михайловской Ростани. Дед Егор останавливается и, склонившись, разглядывает что-то на сухой земле.
The cold night is filled with hundreds of sounds. Demons and wood chorts swoop under the white fir branches. Owls hunt for nimble mice. Graveyard grasses whisper something from beneath the gloomy silhouettes of the colbits at Mikhail's Crossroads. Old Igor stops and crouches down, looking at something on the dry earth. Let's learn from him.
Смотри-ка, сколько уж прошло, а след остался от круг твоего.
Look, after all this time, your circle is still visible.
Интересно, может, и от моего остался? Того, когда я колпак отбирал.
Wonder if I can find mine. From that time I took the hat.
Сколько тут их начерчено-то было за века.
Who knows how many circles were once drawn here.
Грехов-то, грехов.
So many sins.
Вот ты думаешь, зачем нам иконы с церквами?
Why do you think we need icons and churches?
Грехов у меня Христа задавить. Думаешь, колдунам их износить удастся?
I have enough sin to bury Christ himself. Do you think any Colden can manage it?
Говорят, нет спасения еретникам.
They say there's no saving Eretniks.
Верно, верно говорят. Я так думаю, на то нам и дают бисей, чтобы мы ими заправлять учились.
I believe they speak true. I imagine that's why they supply us with chorts, for us to learn to control them.
А церква и икона — это так, чтобы народ не пугать.
And the church and the icon, it's so people aren't afraid.
Может, и мне с ученицей тут круг придется чертить?
Could it be that I will draw a circle here with a student of my own one day?
Это уж как Бог даст.
God willing. Huh. Nice chat. Let's go to the fair. Since we're near Vilgord, we might as well visit the shopping stalls.
Несмотря на поздний час, торговля продолжается, и вы еще можете успеть купить что-то в дорогу. Чего тут только не продают. И сахарные пряники, и колдовские амулеты. Товары на любой вкус и кошелек.
At the crossroads of the trade routes, you see the annual fair. Despite the late hour, trading is still taking place. Perhaps you might buy something for your journey. A multitude of goods can be found. Brianiks, that's the sweets, as well as a variety of magic trinkets. There's something for everyone here. Oh yeah, herbs. Let's fill up. 30. Oh dang, that's pretty expensive. Protects and invigorates. It can even grant strength to unborn babies. Well, we don't need that. It increases defense. Regen 4. Replenish. We don't have regen anymore, right? We ate so much in the last fights. Decreases. Curse 3 on the enemy. Oh, that's pretty good. Absorbs the next negative status. Ooh. +5. But they are so expensive. Enemy chooses random character as their target. But I mean, we can spend our money, right? I mean, that's what we have it for. So, let's buy one of these. One of these. One of these. Avert evil. That's pretty good, and I think we cannot find that in the wild at all. Wild. We should take both. Enemy chooses random characters as their target. Interesting. We can find these. Replenish 5. But it paralyzes. Replenish 20. Yeah, I take one. These are considered filthy. Even cows won't eat them. 5. We don't need that. Oh, thistle. 10 defense. 20. That might be very useful. No. Oh gosh, how many? Remove status curse. Yeah, definitely. That's also good. I mean, we have cards for these, but
У меня найдешь ты, дева,
that's always a luck thing.
знание и разумение твоей книги и всякой мудрости.
Seek me out, girl. I will grant you knowledge. I can help you gain a better grasp of your book and all of the wisdom contained within. Let's see. We have that gesture. Inflicts on me. Does not expend word slots. Do we have that? We have that. Page effect amplifies by one for every other. It's already in the book. So he doesn't have anything we don't have already apart from that, and I don't really want it. Right? I mean, that's pretty good. We could buy another one of that, but honestly, if he doesn't have new cards, I'm not that interested. Yeah. Oh man, this is all too expensive anyways. Gain +2 poison on battle start. Why would I want that? Yeah, that chance of 10, wait, what? Of 10% that status inflicts by Basilisk an extra round. Oh, that's pretty cool. Or rather that one, the dead bast. But other than that, we are broke now. Ooh, Rusalka's hair. Strength and status base +1. But we don't have a spot in our inventory anyways, so we couldn't even use those. Let's move on to Bilgort. We should visit the app and ask him some questions about this case.
Ох, Вася, Егор Евлампович, прибыли.
Oh, Vasya, Igor Evlampovich, you came!
Я уже не знаю, что и делать. Все молитвы перечитал. Таких страхов-то давно у нас не было.
I don't know what to do. I've read all the prayers I know. I haven't seen such horrors in
И
years.
кто ж животиной такое устроил? Изверг какой-то.
Who could have done something like that to an animal? No less than a monster.
Расскажи, где корову-то нашли?
Tell me where you found the animal.
Ой, так в старой часовне на кладбище. Там редко кто бывает, а нонче-то вообще страшатся.
In the old chapel in the cemetery. Hardly anyone visits there, and even fewer now.
Так и лежит у алтаря.
So it's still there, by the altar.
Что это за напасть-то на наш уезд? Что за сатана, прости Господи?
What is this scourge upon our uyezd? What devil tortures us? Lord, forgive us.
Что-то еще необычное замечали?
Have you noticed anything else unusual?
Да вот, боятся идти к кладбищу-то. Блазнит так.
Well, people are scared to go to the cemetery. It's haunted.
Уж много кто и к вам собирался по этот случай, да я уверил, что вы скоро будете.
People were about to ask you for help, but I assured them that you would drop by soon enough.
Где часовня-то, в которой корову удавили?
Where's the chapel the cow was killed in?
Так на кладбище церковном. Там уже до того что-то стучало, да скребло.
Well, in the church cemetery. Something was amiss there long before this happened. Strange knocking and scratching.
Как будто из-под земли звук слышали.
It sounded as if it were coming from beneath the ground.
Поэтому и реже народ туда ходить стал.
That's why folk rarely go there.
Хорошо, посмотрим, что там за окаянный у вас.
Alright, we'll see what demon you have over there.
А ты из закромов церковных пока оплату собери.
In the meantime, find the payment in the church bins.
Хорошо, Егор Евлампович. Вы уж на этот счет не сомневайтесь.
Rest assured, Igor Evlampovich, I'll do that. Okay, I think we go to the Vilgord Cemetery. Everyone from Vilgord is buried there. At one time it was reserved for people, but now there are dead animals here too. Spooky. I see a herb. Ooh. Let's take it. Wormwood grass. Cross 3 on the enemy. Oh, that's awesome. Now we find the good stuff. And there's another one. Cannot go there. Oh, oh. Oh, tracks. Look at that. The inhabitants of Vilgord are all buried here. Almost all of them. Anyway, he won't have need of a grave soon. Oh, let's take that herb. Plus 3. Very nice. And that one. Damage absorption. Odolan herb. I was not the one who watered you, nor was I the one who gave birth to you. Mother Earth birthed you, and bare-headed girls and free-spirited women watered you. That's pretty cool. Okay, nothing back there. Oh! No, I cannot go beyond the fence. So I think we've seen everything here. What a strange chapel. People must not visit it often. The walls have rotted through. Yeah, okay. Let's go in. But yeah, I see those tracks. And I think I couldn't investigate them at all. Oh, dang. Is there anything else but the cow? Iconostasis? Oh, yeah, there they are. Dong, 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 dong. So I wonder, could we have investigated? Did I miss something? Oh, a rope. Old ropes. No blood on them. They haven't been used for a long time, but they are still strong. There's cow's blood on the icons. They'll steer clear of this chapel for a long time. Okay. Let's talk to Igor. Or look at the cow first. Jesus, who would do this with a cow? When I catch that chort, he'll get it.
Господи Иисусе!
Jesus Christ.
О, нечего тебе на страх этот смотреть.
You don't need to look at this.
Я скотиной займусь, а ты пока вокруг поищи.
I will deal with the animal, and you look around.
Попробуй найти подсказку, что за нечистый тут обнаружился.
Try to find some clues. What kind of demon are we dealing with here? Well, something that makes birds' prints. Right? It looks like a bird's claw. I wanted to say paw, but birds don't have paws, right?
Вы замечаете странные кровавые следы, будто птичьи отпечатки смешались с человеческими.
You notice strange bloody tracks, as if human tracks got mixed with that of a bird. Oh yeah! Okay, so, do we have other hints? I mean, the bird's tracks are everywhere around the cow leading out of the chapel, so it's not here anymore, I suppose. There's blood on the icons, but hey, that just happened. So, it's a messy eater, or a messy killer. The cow doesn't have any clues, and the rope is clean. So maybe the Chord let the cow in here with the rope while it was still alive? Maybe? Let's get outside again. Do we have more options now? Shroud! Ah.
Вы находите окровавленный лоскут савана, берете его в руки, и он рассыпается в прах, словно лежал тут десятки лет.
You find the bloody piece of a shroud. You pick it up, but it crumbles in your fingers, as if it has been laying there for decades. So everything seems to be old, but it has been used by the Chord. So the rope and the shroud. So something, I don't know, to do with time? Do we now have different options when we look at things? I don't think so, right? No. We cannot follow the tracks. And we don't have an option here. So maybe these are the only clues we could get? Oh. No, there's nothing. No. Let's talk to Igor again, I think.
Ну, осмотрелась?
Have you looked around?
Осмотрелась уже. Вот,
I've already looked around here.
нашла лоскуток савана. Да только он в руках развалился.
I found a piece of shroud, but it crumbled in my hands.
Ага, это не случайно. Значит, наш нечистый из покойников. Старых притом.
Huh, that's no accident. So our spirit is one of the dead, one of the old ones.
Вот тут нашла следы какие-то.
Here I found some tracks.
Ага, птичьи. Нечистый шьет иголкой без ушка.
Ha, bird ones. The spirit is trying to confuse us.
Думаешь, что? Это не птица никакая, а кости на ногах обломанные.
What do you think? These aren't bird tracks. They are pieces of broken bones poking through.
Я корову осмотрел. Ее зубами и когтями разорвал нечистый, это понятно.
I've inspected the cow. The demon tore it with claws and teeth. That's clear as
Но
day.
вот еще нам подсказка. Железная стружка в коровьих костях.
But here's a hint. I found iron shavings in the bones.
Ух, не нравится мне все это, Вася.
I don't like this, Vasya.
Давай-ка попробуем старый след открыть. Погоди-ка, я у твоих находок пошепчу.
Let's try to open up the old tracks. Wait while I whisper over your discoveries.
Дед Егор произносит несколько заговоров, и на земле появляются птичьи следы, ведущие от растерзанного животного куда-то вглубь Вильгардского кладбища.
Old Igor voices several sagovors, and bird tracks appear on the ground. They lead from the animal corpse to deep inside the Vilgard cemetery.
Вот, по нему пойдем.
Here, let's follow
У
it.
меня еще на медне в ухе спело. Не к добру эта находка будет.
I had a bad feeling the other day. A bad omen, this find. Ooh, yeah, now they glow.
Вы замечаете странные кровавые следы,
Okay.
будто птичьи.
That's the same. Let's go. I think we'll finish that task, no matter that the episode will get a bit long, but we haven't found anything yet. So let's go to the cemetery center. A coffin. I cannot talk. Can we find herbs? Nope. And it's broken.
Деревья возле разломанной домовины замерли в трепещущей тишине. Вы заглядываете внутрь. Черный провал ведет глубоко под землю. На кресте полустертое имя – Прокопий.
The trees near the ruined graves stand frozen in silence. You look down. The black hole leads deep underground. A name half erased can still be read. Prokopy.
Так и знал.
I knew it.
Вы придерживаете пошатнувшегося деда Егора.
You hold up the swaying Igor.
Мал был еще, неопытен,
I was young, inexperienced.
плохо обезвредил. Вышел на свободу, еретник проклятый.
It didn't completely disable him. The cursed Eretnik broke free. A Kolden soul. A Kolden soul is heavy with sin, so it is unable to rise to heaven. To make things easier, the ceiling and roof above the deceased are dismantled, the prime beam is cut, and the stove is opened. But even then, the sin-burdened soul is unable to cross the border between worlds. Oftentimes, an aspen stake is driven into Kolden's heart, where his spine is severed between the third and fourth vertebrae. This was done to prevent the soul's return to the body and additional harm coming to people. Ooh,
Я еще у коровы
the
догадался.
zombie.
У нашей семьи-то такая же была давным-давно.
I figured it out as soon as I saw the cow. Your family had a similar cow long ago.
Это он мне гостиниц оставил.
He left that gift for me to find.
Ничего, ничего. Мы его обратно в гроб загоним.
Oh well, we'll have to drive him back.
Не зря я училась, дедушка. Вместе справимся.
My study was not in vain. We'll do it together.
Я веревку в церкви видела. Нужно спуститься в его логово.
I saw a rope in the church. We'll need to climb down into his lair. Okay, man, that's more than I anticipated here in that task. So I will end the episode here, and in the next one we'll climb down into that, well, it says here coffin, but it seems to be a grown tomb. So, thank you so much for watching this one. Have a wonderful and adventurous day, and goodbye.